Jojo on the radio in the studio with this dude, Khalid.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Not much, man. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Let me just start off real quick. I've never met you in my life.
Right.
You seem like I've heard, and I think by the first 2 or 3 minutes here that it's true. You're like a super nice, chill dude, right?
Thank you. I try to be. Yeah.
All right. So I used to think like people tell me I'm a nice guy, and I used to think, man, I don't want to be the nice guy I'm kind of wearing it as a badge of honor, and I guess it's a compliment, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a compliment. I mean, I'd rather be the guy that someone looks at and there's like, okay, he's super nice, or than the guy who's like, oh, he's terrible. I don't even want to be around him.
He's such a douche.
Oh yeah.
God. All right, and we're talking off the air once again. You're walking across. I don't know why I find this so shocking because I usually hear the opposite kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But you're walking across the street, and this is in L.A.
This is in LA.
What? Give me this story.
So I'm walking in LA for an event, getting ready to go in. Someone's walking by for like an afternoon stroll, had to be, literally listening to one of my songs on their phone. They show me the phone, show me the song, thank me, and continue to walk.
And it was no, let me have a selfie.
No, literally a matter of, it had to be 15 seconds. My best friend was actually there, well, both of them. And yeah, they showed the song and then just kept walking. I was surprised myself. I'm like, wow, like no picture, no nothing. Just the fact that they saw me, they were appreciative that they saw me, and then they kept walking going on with their day.
And clearly they weren't going to your event, so
Yeah.
it wasn't like they planned, if I walk on this street, maybe I'll see him. It was just total random.
It was random. It was random, one, because it wasn't even my event that I was hosting.
Oh.
Somewhere I was going. And it was just a random sense of like timing. I was like, wow, they're listening, they're jamming to me, listening to my song, and just going on with their day.
What song was it?
It was Keep Me, off of my album, which is dope. And it's actually one of the songs that I don't even really talk about too much. I love the song, but it's not Young, Dumb, and Broke or Location. It's like the slower track. And they were just going on a walk, just listening to it. So I thought that was cool.
All right, whoever that was, if you happen to hear this right now, I would love to, get your name. And if I get this person's name, can I forward it to you guys?
Oh, yeah,
all that
definitely.
Stuff?
I would love to know who they were. There was no name. There was no picture, no tag. I would love to know who that person was, and I want to thank them.
Okay, and I'm going to ask you off the air. Don't tell me this, but I want to know where this was because everybody's going to call me up saying they're this person.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So tell me
I'll
that
let you know.
All right, you guys. Khalid's in the studio. Hey, Khalid, this whole thing. I mean, this is happening like fast. This whole you were just. I mean, tell me where I'm wrong with this, or maybe I'm right. I don't know. But you graduated high school.
Yeah.
You were doing the music thing, but you're still. Not that you're not a normal guy, but you're still leading that kind of a normal life,
Right.
And then, and here you sit. So
yeah.
Walk me through from that to hey, I'm a normal dude, trying, grinding to oh my God, I'm nominated for best MTV, all that stuff.
Right, and it's crazy because it's only has to be a span of 2 years. Beginning of my senior year, going through high school, making music to help myself, to help my friends out, for our own purposes. Posting it on SoundCloud so a lot of people can find it, listen if they want to, not forcing it upon anyone. Writing Location. Location did so much for me. I graduate. Kylie Jenner placed it on her Snapchat on my graduation day. Super cool. I go on with
Did you know her at that point?
Didn't know her.
Okay.
Go on with my life, pack up my car, drive 12 hours to LA, move into this apartment, and pretty much have to make a debut album in 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So worked every day, made the album, finished it just in time, literally just in time. The last record got approved last minute. It was called Winter, and we put it on the album. And then the album comes out, super anxious. I just got back to El Paso. Album comes out, and boom, it's like it just can't stop right now. So
that is
I'm excited for it.
Great. And now you don't live in that apartment in LA obviously anymore, that particular one, right?
Oh no, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, I was about to ask you that address, but now that you do,
right,
that lucky location kind of a thing. All right, let's
still live in the same place.
That's nuts, man. All right, well, you know what? This seems so fast yet so organic at the same time.
Yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
sometimes speedy, ascensions are
it's
not
like someone was placed
yes,
into the
but this seems so organic. It's just things that don't happen are happening.
right.
If that makes any sense.
It's insane, and it's like I feel like I'm dreaming half of the time. I'm like, why is it that everything was aligned perfectly for me? And it's crazy that since I was given that blessing, I'm like, okay, I have to give back to others and give a sense of positivity, give a friendship, and be there for anyone that I can possibly be there for.
Well, what can I say to that? You're the freaking man, dude.
Thank
Just
you.
crazy. Khalid's in the studio. Let's pause. Come back next. You've heard Location a ton of times, but it's my first time to play it with you here. So, yeah, hang tight, you guys. Don't move. All right, guys. Jojo on the radio in the studio with Khalid. Of course, follow this dude on everything, at the great Khalid, This track, Location, Khalid. I mean, what I know of it is, the prom story, how that was. Give me the whole prom story leading into Location.
So I wrote it around the middle of my high school senior year. And I wrote it because I wanted to ask this girl to prom. Kind of wrote it around her. She's the inspiration behind it. Didn't go with her to prom. Went with someone else. But
hang on. Why did she reject you?
We stopped talking. Distance, high school stuff. She knew the song was about her, obviously. Started tweeting lyrics off of the song.
She started tweeting lyrics?
Oh, yeah. She knew it was about her. But instead of getting the girl, I got an amazing song. So that's really
but she's kicking. She's got to be kicking herself, right? I mean,
hopefully she's living her best life, because when we were talking, we were both talking about our dreams and aspirations of being in music education and helping others. So I hope she still chased that dream.
All right. So you guys are still somewhat friends?
No.
No,
I do not. No.
Sucks to be you. Okay. Well, let's play this track. It's just, man, one listen. It's just, I'm a big, to tell you, just to let you know where I'm at personally musically, everything starts and ends with Michael Jackson.
Right.
I'm a huge Michael tattoo, the whole bit. I'm just obsessed. And to see R&B cross to that pop, which is basically what he did, it's easier said than done. And, dude, you're just doing it. So
thank you.
Khalid, Location, check this. All right, guys. Jojo on the radio in the studio with Khalid. Of course, follow this guy on everything. If you don't have the album, it's safe to say, Khalid, that if you don't have the album, you're a bad person, right? Just you're an awful, terrible.
If you don't have the album, you should get it.
Khalid, before you take off, I got to throw a couple. I love, and I use this term with love. Psycho fan encounters. Not that your fans are psycho.
Right.
I just can't think of a funnier term that kind of fits,
Oh, yeah.
Most of your fans are great, super chill, like the one you met on the, walking by.
Yeah.
But everybody even I've got some psycho fan encounters, and I don't sing.
Right.
So have you had one of those? If so, give me something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, flight info, people find it.
What do they do when they have your flight info?
Waiting for me when I touch down, but not coming up to me, just looking at me. Just staring at me, and I'm a very awkward person, so I'm like, do you want a picture? But I mean, I've been chased by cars.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got chased. I think I was in, I want to say, Pennsylvania. I was in Pennsylvania. I got chased. Literally, my friends driving the car were trying to ride away. They're following me everywhere. We pull into a ditch, hit a 3-point turn, so they're stuck pointing at us, and we're going the opposite way. And then we just peeled out. We just did.
What? And you don't you'd like to think that was a fan. Most likely it was, but you got to play it safe. What
but
if
you got to protect
psycho,
yourself. You definitely have to protect yourself, because I mean, I don't know what their intentions were gonna be when they stopped. They're chasing me like they're not a fan. They're chasing me like they're trying to run us off the road.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah.
And when the whole thing about the fans hanging out and just staring at you, that's kind of that's the flip side of the other chip.
Right.
Like whether they just look at you like you're in a cage, like you're like a I don't know, like a museum exhibit. I guess, right?
But me, I'm a person, I love to break the ice. For me, I feel like I'm definitely the extrovert out of my friends. I'm always the friend who tries to get everyone to open up. So when I see that happen to fans, I see that in my friends. And so I talk to them. I try to, ease out the situation, get to the point where they decide whether they want a picture or not, and keep moving.
God, well, okay, so note to all your fans, if I'm reading you correctly, roll up to you, say hey, keep it chill.
Don't be aggressive.
Don't chase you in a car.
Don't chase me off the road. And we're good.
There we go, man. Hey, Khalid, congrats on everything. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, man.
Khalid, fist bump to make it official.
Yeah,
sir.
fist
Boom.
bump.